Dropped my damn phone. Oh. What is up? What is up? I got my phone upside down. What just happened? I turned my damn phone off. It's a charged battery while we're waiting here. What's up, Vladimir? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, brother? What's good? So here we go again. Gonna sit here for God knows how many days now. This is some BS. Oh man. I picked up my trailer this morning and I had, I think, like 40,000 pounds on my drives. 38 or 40,000 pounds, something like that. I can't remember. On the drives. So the bill said the load weighed 45,012 pounds or something like that. And they didn't even need me to go get a scale ticket. They were like, he's like, yeah, I noticed when I handed you the bills that it said 45,000 on the bill of lading. He goes, we don't normally load that heavy. He goes, normally a load that weighs that much you would get put on 2 trailers. So he says that's what they'll probably be doing, is they'll take half the load off and put it on another trailer. He goes, sorry though, he goes, this more than likely won't happen today. It will probably happen by tomorrow. Well, I won't be able to make the delivery of this load if they do that, so I will be canceling this load later today. I haven't figured out what time of day I'll have to cancel it at yet. I figure I'll do that after the live, but it's obviously going to be sometime tonight. Will be the point of where I can't make the delivery. Hey, sweetie pie. I'm for reals, man. I'm for reals. What's up, Bruce? How you doing, man? Glenn says 7 p.m. Now you already figured it out, huh? 7 would be 5, 4, 3. Yeah, I guess 7. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what time we canceled the last one. You could still make it if you left then. It's just really close. What's up, Rocky Mountain? Alex says this account sounds like a shit show. Yeah, it sure is gritty, I'll tell you. What's up, Bobby? Peterbilt says you can make it in one shot. Yeah, brother, you can, but they don't want you risking it, because something goes wrong, you get slowed down, you ain't making it. And I sure in the hell ain't working, against their wishes, because they said not to do that. And if I do it and fail, it's on me 100%. Picked my empty in the dock with a flat tire, getting fixed now, then back on the road. Alright, oh, yeah. So I got my 34 in, of course, and I guess now we'll just sit and get another 34 in, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I do got to take a pee-pee, so let me drink more coffee. Why is it when I get on lives, I got to go pee-pee? Got my free cup of coffee this morning. That was cool. Tornado in Springfield today. Right on. Hopefully your family's okay over there. Oh yeah, you're right. It was off I-49 and EF1. There was one in what, Neosho or something like that. Was there one in Springfield also, or what? I'm at this new truck stop just opened. They got a bobtail section here to park your bobtail. So of course, big trucks park here. And one of the big trucks, because you know you're not supposed to park a big truck here, they have trees right at the edge of the parking lot, and somebody already went and knocked over this brand new baby tree over here next to me, completely folded it over, or you know, at a 45. Truckers, man, I'll tell you, they do everything they can to fuck shit up for everybody. Went to the Chinese place, it was okay. What'd you get there? Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's not like the Chinese place by my house, but yeah, you're right, it's okay. Okay, there was one in Neosho or whatever too. Took out the Missouri DOT building in Monet. Okay. Damn. Ain't nothing like a DOT building getting torn down. Oh yeah. Billy, what are you doing, buddy? Aw, you want to snuggle with Pop-Pop? You want to snuggle with Pop-Pop? My big guy. Always wants to be with Daddy. See, this is the dog I always wanted right here. And when I got Billy, I was so bummed because he hated being on your lap. He hated to be carried. He hated all of that. Now, I go back to bed, he goes back there and lays on me. I come up here, he'll come up here and lay on me. He loves laying on me. He's my buddy. Yes, he is. Orange chicken? Ugh. I'm not a big fan of orange chicken. Although my daughter is, and she got orange chicken from the Chinese place by my house, and I actually liked it. I liked it enough that I would order it. But I generally don't like orange chicken. Their Korean beef was pretty good. Korean style beef. A small car dealer in Nixa got some damage down power lines by my house. Yeah. You turn him into a big baby. He's my baby. Billy, are you my baby? Are you my baby puppy? Are you my baby puppy? You're my baby? Yes, she's my baby? Yes, yes. He says, Daddy, you know, it's like that Facebook thing. How do you age a dog in dog years? Between 1 and 3, he's a baby. Between 3 and 6, he's a baby. Between 3 and 9, he's a baby. He's my baby. I don't know if they got Mongolian beef, but I bet you it's pretty good. I like Mongolian beef. I don't know. I just this last time I went, I looked at what the specials were, and I just grabbed the Korean beef. The Korean beef is really liquidy though, so if you don't like something liquidy, it wouldn't be for you. But I liked it because I was able to dip my rice in it, or put some of the liquid on my rice, which was very flavorful. Speaking of which, Jimmy Dean makes breakfast. They make the cup of eggs that I get. They also make a biscuit and gravy that you microwave for like a minute. And I'll tell you what, the shit tasted like it came out of a restaurant. It was very sausagey gravy. It very peppery tasting. The biscuits were not soggy. They were not hard for me in the microwave. It was freaking good. So if you ever see it there, it was right next to the breakfast egg cup deals that I buy. It was pretty good. Your load's still at 94% picked. Yeah. Yeah, I'm assuming I'm not going to get a load today. Although they said if it doesn't come, wait for it. If it doesn't come out in a couple of hours, maybe they'll get me a different load. But do you think they're sitting there watching their clock waiting for my load to come out? So I'm assuming I won't be taking this load or getting another load today. Oh, damn, I almost just said a place to go. I was going to say, it'd be nice to get a such and such load. Huh, Billy? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. It would be so nice. Yes, it would. You're going to your favorite place, maybe. Yeah, that would be nice, man. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'll sit and do it all week long. Oh, and Glenn, after everything like we discussed the other day, we weren't sure what it was going to be. Oh, you know what? 37 bottles of beer on the wall. 37 bottles of beer went. It was nice. 3,700 bottles of beer on the wall. 3,700 bottles of beer are nice. I drink one now, pass the other ones around. I've got to lower my maintenance fund though, or my escrow fund here at Landstar. I got it set up for 10%, but it's building up quick. I'll tell you, it's building up quick. But I don't think I need it to build up that quick. I'm going to use, 1,800 of it in a couple weeks to get new steers. So maybe I'll leave it at that 10% for another month. Does your favorite place involve corn? Hell no. I hope to get 53 bottles of beer on the wall. Yeah, that'd be nice. You take one down, pass it around, and then you have fucking no bottles of beer on the wall because David's an alcoholic and drank them all. Look at the Billy boy, he's tucking his face. Look at the Billy boy, yes, I love you. One day he's gonna bite my face, fucking tear my lips off. You're gonna tear my lips off. Yeah, I'm a little bummed though because I was looking so forward to getting a shower today. I was gonna go to our, point place we usually stop where you can get some Popeyes, and I was gonna get me a nice shower, give Billy a bath, because Billy's starting to smell like a dog. Well, you smelling like a dog. You ain't supposed to smell. Look at him, he's giving me the side eye. He's going, you didn't just call me a dog, I'm a baby. He says, I'm a baby, I'm not a dog. You're a baby. Yes, you're a baby. You're a baby, Billy. You said I'm daddy's baby. Oh, Jesus, Lucas. Does your favorite place have barbacoa? I have a lot of places that have barbacoa. I don't answer questions. I mean, actually, I answer all questions. Ask me a question, but just don't ask me where I'm going. My favorite place is wherever my lovely wife is. That's my favorite place. Oh, Billy boy. So do you think Billy is, loves being with me, or do you think he's just disgusted? Or you think he's just disgusted and hates life and he's like, Daddy, just kill me. Just kill me, Daddy. Trace, I was a nice guy this morning and told you your damn lights were falling out of your truck. And you're going to go and do me like that? What's up? Bro. You're cold-hearted, bro. Cold-hearted. Billy's going to bite your ass next time he sees you. I pull in this morning, go up there, and they're like, yeah, your trailer's loaded. We're just waiting on the paperwork. I was like, okay, cool. He says, yeah, we'll be calling in a little bit. So I pull in line behind a truck, and I'm like, dude, that dude's light's falling out of his truck. I'm like, I wonder if I should just go in and poke it back in the rubber grommet. And then I'm looking at it, and I go, damn, he's got a broken quarter fender just like Trace. And I'm like, is that a Peterbilt problem? And I was like, well, wait a minute, that's a black truck just like Trace's truck. That's got to be Trace. Sure enough, it was. Got to make money somehow. Yeah, no kidding. I got to make some money somehow, too. What's up, fundamentals? What's good? What's good? What's good is they took my word for it when I told them I was overloaded and didn't make me drive all the way to a fucking scale house to check it. I was like, bro, I got a scale in my truck and it's telling me I got about 40,000 pounds on my drives. I go, and if you look at my drives, they look flat. My damn tires looked flat. They were being squished and bowing out on the sides. I was like, my truck ain't designed to be carrying that much weight, man. This ain't no heavy haul truck. Lucas says, Peterbilt, I'm one of the very few that knows where he is at all times. Oh. He knows where I'm at all times. Do you know where I'm at, Billy? Billy knows where we're at all times, too. Yeah, so they said they're going to probably split the load between two trailers, but quote, unquote, one, he said the trailer should have never been loaded that heavy. They just don't load trailers that heavy because it was 45,012 pounds. They put it all up front. And two, they just don't normally load trailers that heavy, which is true. Normally my loads are 8,000 pounds. I think the heaviest I hauled out of this location was 19,000 pounds, or was that out of the other location? Now, bringing stuff to this location, you usually got a decent weight. Like last time I came in at 37,000, but before that it was, always under 30. Seems like you were a stalker. Yeah. Grinding gears FLD truck on my last week. Huh? 5 minutes and I'll have a split, so tempted to just leave, LOL. You're not still at that receiver you were at, are you? No, you got unloaded yesterday, didn't you? Hell, I don't remember now. Oh, you're at your shipper. Okay. Well, if you can make it where you need to go, fuck it, just go. Just go. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. We're drivers. If we ain't driving, we ain't making no money. I'll tell you what, though. I hope sitting here another day or so doesn't put me back in that horrible mood I was in last week. I don't need that nonsense. But was that horrible mood from lack of sleep, or was it from sitting around? Because that was when I had a hard time sleeping all last week. I'll tell you what, I went to bed last night and slept like a baby. As a matter of fact, I had some crazy ass dreams last night. I actually had a dream about my brother-in-law in one of them, and it was pretty gruesome, man. Let me tell you this dream. This is the kind of crazy dreams I dreamed. We were in Louisiana, and we were out in like a marsh field, trying to, it was dark out, and we're trying to get back to the house and get around all these big alligators and stuff. And something happened to me to where if I opened my eyes, I would get so dizzy I would fall over. And so I grabbed my brother-in-law and I'm like, dude, I can't open my eyes, I can't see. I said, you got to help me get back. So he calls his brother, my other brother-in-law, on the phone and says, hey man, you need to come help us. David's having a problem. I need help getting him back. And I'm hearing all this hissing of alligators and stuff. And I open my eyes for a minute and I see them moving around and I get all dizzy and fall over. So I'm hanging on to him and he's dragging me back, and we get back to the house area, which is weird because you got to climb a fence and get on top of the fence, and it's like a landing up there, and at the bottom there's all the alligators. So I climb the fence, he helps me up the fence, and I get up there and I open my eyes and I'm like, oh God, I can see now, thank God. And all of a sudden I heard him scream, help me, help me, help me. And I look down and he's stuck, like he's trying to get under the fence because alligators are snapping at him, and he's stuck under the fence. So I reach down under the fence and I pull it up really hard and rip the fence up, and so he can get through, and I grab his legs and I pull him through, and I hear him moaning, and I turn and look down and his head is pulled off his body, laying there kind of gasping and talking, help me, and I pulled his body through. The fence, how he squeezed under there and it cut his head off, and that's when I woke up and I was like, hey, damn, why am I dreaming like this? But it cut his damn head off, man. And I felt felt bad after I woke up because he was helping me, he was saving my life, because he could have just left me out there to get eaten by alligators because I couldn't open my eyes. Dreams are too weird. Oh, yeah. You just need one-on-one time with Lucas. Shut up. He's getting back FLD truck on next month. Oh, okay. Yeah, he does. Some apple juice, music, Jeremy, brown I'm passing out drunk. Yeah, why is it? The only reason why Jeremy didn't pass out last time he came over is because he was sick. He got sick. Otherwise, we'd have been dragging him to freaking the bed all like, ooh, I'm Jeremy. I drink too much. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's weird. It's like, why do people dreams what they dream? I used to have all kinds of crazy death dreams. I stopped dreaming for a long time. I just started dreaming again, which is weird. Normally they're not violent like the one I had last night. I mean, years ago I used to have nothing but violent dreams. Then my dreams went away, and then they came back, and they were just kind of goofy dreams, you know, hanging out with friends, or, you know, working at my old job, appliance repair or trucking or things like that. You know, you'd wake up and you're just like, yeah, that was a dumb dream. But yeah, that one last night was violent as shit. So you're a dreamer. Now we could just leave him on the deck of the porch. Yeah, throw him a blanket. No, you wouldn't even need a blanket. It was hot out. Put some honey on him so the fire ants come and bite his ass. That'd be alright. Oh, man. I'm a dreamer. I'm a believer. I'm a one-night steamer. I'm hoping doing my live's going to get me a phone call saying my load's ready, or an email saying just pick up a different load, and hopefully that load's ready. Because I need to go get a shower, man. And I ain't too thrilled about getting a shower at any of the yard terminals. They don't get cleaned, I don't think. They're kind of nasty. You know, I'm sick of, oh my God, my glasses. I'm sick of burning my eyeballs out watching freaking TikTok on my phone first thing in the morning. Whenever I do that first thing in the morning, it makes my eyesight all jacked up. But then dirty glasses do the same thing. You know, you get fingerprints on them. There we go. Oh man, okay, I need glasses cleaner because this is some baloney. I believe I put some in here, yep. I'm out of the spray, so I gotta go to the backup. The old lens cleaning wipes. I love the smell of this stuff. Pure alcohol, man. And I don't like it because it smells, you know, makes me think of alcohol, booze. It makes me think of sterile. Makes me think of clean. I love clean. That's one thing I love about dentist offices and hospitals is they smell so clean. Now I might as well hit my phone up. Might as well hit the GPS up. You know, get more than one use out of this. Now let this haze, you know, dry off for a minute, and then we'll hit it with the. Oh yeah, she's gonna be clean now. Then I'll be able to read some freaking comments. Maybe. Oh yeah, much better. All these trucks coming in here and having to make complete U-turns to get to the fuel island. They did not set this place up right at all. They weren't thinking. Let Sasquatch decide what he wants with him. Inside joke, inside joke. I might go to Weatherford tonight. Oh, you didn't get your load yet? Peterbilt? Stop watching TikTok. Man, you haven't... Oh, speaking of TikTok, man, I'm seeing TikTok videos of Candace Owens is turning against Trump. That kind of sucks. She's such a beautiful woman. Now she's going to get an ugly heart. Man, you haven't never lied about the terminal showers being the dirtiest showers out there. I'll tell you what, Prime showers are clean as shit. Prime showers are like truck stops. They have, at least at Prime 1, they have maids that go in there, clean the bathroom up, put fresh towels in there. Yes, they have towels in there, just like a truck stop. Tiki-talkie. Lucas says, hi, Melissa. And just think, only Landstar drivers can use them, so that's the way we treat our own peers. You know, I didn't even think about that. Well, what the problem is with the showers is the floors are grimy. You know, like dirty, like you went in there and washed greasy engine parts off. You know, which I assume is from people wearing their boots and shoes in there on a wet floor. It tracks in the dirt and grime from outside. It's still at 94% picked. Yeah, but it's going to pick today, I'm sure. Where do you get that from? Because I've asked them, you know, some of them guards will give you information like that, and then some just say, we don't know nothing. It either says it's done or it's not done. That's all we get. Don't leave a special washcloth in the shower, David. A grenade? Nah. Oh, man. No grenades. No grenades for the Landstar showers. I'd have to leave my own washcloth. They don't have washcloths. They don't have towels or washcloths. You have to bring your own in. And then you have nowhere really to put your clothes because they just have sinks. They don't have countertops. But they have a you know, one of those handicap chairs that you'd use in the shower. Why would a truck driver need a handicap chair to take a shower? Are truck drivers so lazy that they need to sit down in the shower to take a shower? But anyways, you know, you dry that, you know, dry it off and put your stuff on there. So it kind of sucks. It's not the best. It's not the best situation for a shower, but you can get a shower if you need to. I think at his age he functions properly. What? I don't get it. That's the way I look at it. Leave it clean for the next guy because we don't have someone that cleans it after each use. Yeah. I'm able to run the microwave with APU, by the way. You got a 900 watt microwave. Why wouldn't you be able to run your microwave? I'm able to run my microwave with my APU. Mine's a 900 watt. What I couldn't run is that microwave convection oven. I could run the microwave part. I couldn't run the convection oven. I don't know about this truck. My last truck had a 1500 watt inverter in it, and it couldn't run it. This truck, I believe, has a 2000 watt inverter. So it might be able to run it, but I don't know. I do not know, man. I do not know. The one thing I do know is starting alive did not get my load done. I was totally hoping for it. Like, comment, subscribe, ring, ring, ring. Yeah, your load's ready. Come get it. Yeah. But that's not the case, I guess. See, this is the kind of waiting around I don't like. The unsure waiting around. Because if they call me at 5 o'clock tonight and say, okay, your load's ready, it's like, bruh, I've been up all day. Now what would you like me to do with this load? Choke on it? You expect me to drive it 8 hours? I mean, you know, guys got to sleep, right? I guess I only got to drive it. I guess I only got to drive it a couple hours down the road, and then I could make it the next day the rest of the way. Because what are these runs? 10.5-hour runs? So you can go and stop right in the middle of the hurricane, tornado, thunderstorm area and park, get rocked to sleep like rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. But hopefully the waiting pays off. You were happy last week. It will be okay. I just don't like waiting. I mean, I don't mind waiting with an end goal that you know. It's the unknown waiting. Bro, we don't know if it's going to get done today. It's what he said to me is just to let you know this more than likely won't happen until tomorrow. So pretty much he's telling me you ain't running this load because we ain't going to have it ready for you today. So I let dispatch know. They're pretty much saying no go. And they're like, well, let's give it some time and see what happens. Which I got to do what dispatch says because they're the ones paying me, right? And they're not being greedy about, hey, if you wait and you don't make your load, we're still paying. So I'm not bitching about that. I'm not worried about money aspect of it at all. I'm worried about the mental situation of just sitting here going, when's it coming out? When's it coming out? Oh my God, if it doesn't come out in the next 15 minutes, I won't be able to run it. But if it comes out in like 12 minutes, it's going to be hard to run. So what do I do? Should I cancel it now? Should I cancel it then? What do I do? What do I do? You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Peyton is in the house. How you doing, Peyton? I've never really heard your accent before until you say brah, bro. Then I know right where you're from, LOL. Hey, you know, it's funny you say that because when I was growing up in the appliance business, or I should say before I opened my own company, even after I opened my own company, so what I'm saying is when I was in my teens, customers used to always ask, where are you from? And I would say I was born and raised here. And they're like, no kidding. Hey, honey, doesn't he have a such and such accent? And he'd go, yeah, he does. And I used to trip out on it. I'm trying to think where they said they sounded. It was somewhere from the Midwest they always thought I was from. And I'm like, I don't have no accent. What the hell are you guys talking about? Midwest or out east or something. It was somewhere out east, Midwest area. Can you nap? And bro, I slept 8 hours last night. 8 hours. I fell asleep. I finished watching my TV program at about 11:30 last night, and I got up at 8 o'clock in the morning with a couple of wake ups in between. But no, there ain't no way I can nap. Although I probably could nap. Now I think about it, I'm old. Old people can nap. Good afternoon in Idaho, heading to Grand Junction, Colorado, then heading home. Right on, Peyton. See this guy right here next to me right there? He's in a dump truck. Instead of parking in the fuel island, he parked next to me in the truck parking, and he went in the store, and it looks like he's probably used the restroom because he's been in there for a minute. Looks like he's got himself an energy drink and a little thing of crackers. So, that's a truck driver right there. He didn't clog up the fuel island prime. Oh man, that was the flatbed I wanted. I wanted to show Melissa, but he went by too fast. Yeah, Billy, I know. You heard the door close. It's right there, look, bud. Billy, it was right there. See? Right there. Billy, can he drive his own truck? Or are you going to protect his truck? He's not even near us, dude. He's not even near us. I know, buddy. I know. Tickle, 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 tickle. I tickled your pickle. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's your plan for Mother's Day? There is no plan for Mother's Day. Nope, Billy already had his snack. Oh, shit, don't make me say that. He's all, you said the S word. Bro, I did not mean it, though. You already had it. You ain't getting another one. You'll get fat. You only get one a day, buddy. You only get one a day. You've got a little bit of kibble left from breakfast anyways. Yeah, no, I don't do nothing for Mother's Day. I mean, if I was home, I'd take Melissa out to dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever her work accommodated. Talk about riding the clutch to get that thing moving. Sheesh. I really got to pee, but I'm going to drink some more. Yep, it's just simple. Boy, they got a lot of cameras around this place now. I notice it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can see 12 cameras. I bet you there's one on that pole too. 12 cameras just sitting here. My goodness. They don't mess around here. You ain't getting away with nothing. They probably already charged the guy who knocked that tree over. Damn, Billy, we got to make sure we pick up your freaking poop. They'll get our asses. I wish this truck stop had a shower in it. I'd pay $12 for a shower right now. I'd pay $15 for a shower right now. Just for the convenience. But instead, I'll be taking a horror bath. Luckily, I got the best wipes ever made. This guy's antennas are literally both pointing straight forward like that on that dump truck. Yeah, I can smell you from here. I'm half a mile away. Bro, shut up. I did a ball check. I don't smell. Billy, though. Billy's getting a little ripe. You need a bath. He's freaking out because I'm smelling him. He's like, Dad, quit being a freak. He's like, quit being a freak, Dad. Yeah, whatever. Rocky Mountain says, hello, Peterbilt. Says, Peterbilt, talk about smells. The funny thing is, Peterbilt, if you're smelling something, bro, you're more than likely just smelling yourself. And if you can smell yourself, people started smelling you a couple of days before you could start smelling yourself. Just an FYI, bro. Just an FYI. When you went and got your Chinese food, they didn't clear the restaurant out for no reason. They said, what in the mother F is that stench? This place got a sewer problem. They all left. Yeah, my coffee's still nice and hot. It's good. Yummy. Yummy for my tummy. Don't be a dummy. Because we play rummy. And we like to eat gummies. It cracks me up when he side eyes me. I'm looking down at him and he's looking at his head's this way. Home Depot's calling me. You know, that's like the third time she's called me over the last couple weeks. And needing some freight moved. I would love to get on a Home Depot dedicated account. I'd be all about that. The problem is they don't have round trips or ways back from their stuff. I've asked them about it several times. Because I used to always try to get a Home Depot out of the house, and it's like, all right, when I get up there, do you got something for me? No, we ain't gonna. I mean, you can try and call such and such, and never once have they had anything for me. And the few times I've waited because they thought they might gonna have something for me, they didn't, and I wasted time And then the real turn off was the last time I ran one, because they always paid a certain amount of money. I just called her up from the house. I said, hey, I'm leaving the house Monday. You got anything going to such and such? Yeah, I have something. She goes, but I'd really like it to leave out on Sunday. I said, I can do that. She said, okay, cool. I said, cool, send it over. Then I called my homeboy up there, and I said, hey, do you got something? I'm going to be there Monday. I'm going to be there Sunday, Monday. I'm going to be there Tuesday morning. You got something? Yeah, I got something. Okay, hook me up with it. Didn't ask either one of them what they were paying, because I pulled for both of those companies before, and I was not happy with the rates. It's like, wow, them rates just fell apart. Wasn't good, man. So last time I'll just call a agent that I've dealt with and not ask him how much things are paying. You know, it was my mistake. I mean, obviously rates go up and down, so you know, you should have asked, but they were always paying. The one coming back to Texas was lower than normal, but it wasn't horrible because it's going to Texas. It was, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't great, but the one going, the Home Depot load I felt should have paid better, and it did. I mean, I doubt they pulled a fast one and said, oh, he never asked the rate, let me lower the rate. But the rate was obviously down. For some reason, I wanted a coffee this morning, but I never stopped. I was trying to get through before rush hour. Well, you done screwed yourself. Hell yeah, Billy loves me. Oh my God, you need to look at the video I sent you in Facebook Messenger. Oh, the one with the dog? With the Yorkie? I already seen that. Yeah, the side-eye, for some reason, Yorkies are all over my feed. They truly are little assholes. But yeah, gotta love them. It's cute to some degree. Oh yeah, Yorkies are little dickheads. Huh, Billy? You're a little poop stain. Billy went to his Billy cave. Billy's in his Billy cave, in his Billy habitat. Billy's in his Billy habitat. He'll hang out in there for a minute, and then he'll come back onto my lap, and then